100 people are having this problem or this disorder. Similarly, in UK alone, it is higher in ratio and it is growing continuously. There is no evidence or any proof of any particular reason has been discovered that is prevalent or giving the growth of this disorder. But alone, the figure is that 0.7% of the population in the total society inside UK is suffering from this disorder. So we have to see that how the growth is increasing of this disorder, including the children, adult, both male, female. But in UK market, the growth is a bit in different proportionate than boys and girls. Boys are more suffering from this disorder than girls. For example, there is a figure that I have written down. It says that boys are 4 times to suffer more from this than girls. In UK, it is more common in boys, not in girls. It is very common in girls, but the ratio means the ratio is higher in boys. For example, the statistics, the figures, the research shows that in UK it is 1 in 34 boys compared to 1 in 144 girls. So in both sides, the ratio is higher in boys, means out of 34 boys, one is having this disorder. But if there are 144 girls, one of them will be having this disorder as per the statistics. So boys are 2.8% and girls are at a ratio of 0.6% in this disorder inside the UK. But if we go to the US side, the figures are a bit different. 0.7% of the population is facing this disorder. So, according to the US statistics, since till 2021, in 2021, 1 in 100 have autism. That is including children and the adults. But if we go to the children only, 1 in 44 children is having autism in US. So US and UK both are facing the same situation in terms of autism. But obviously boys are facing more of this disorder than females. So the ratio is higher in boys, not only in children, not only in the adults. It is prevalent in both sides. Obviously the children are the one that grows into adults into this, but it is more prevalent in last 10 years. So that means the ratio is higher in children than in adults. The ratio of people having autism is usually given by WHO, World Health Organization. So the thing is, it is different in different regions. As for example, in UK, if the statistics says nearly 1% of the population is having that, so the approximate population is 67 million. That means 6,70,000 people are having this disorder, and we still have not figured out the basic or the main cause or the solution for this one. It's an alarming figure. That means what we see around is we see the awareness in this, but we never see the solution toward this. We see the awareness to deal with this, but never the solution towards this. Maybe that is the reason it is never considered as a disease. That is why there is no solution for this. So this is just a disorder. That's why we take it to resolve or to deal with this disorder. We are treated or taught to treat with this disorder. Similarly, the factors of 1% is not all over the world. For different reason it can be, because the major countries in the world, for example US, UK, these are the main countries all over the world, and they are having the most level or highest level of awareness about these situations. That is why we can give the figures about this disorder. But all around the world, there are third world countries, underrated countries, not developed countries. They are not even aware of these situations. They are not having the prediction, the announcement of these situations. So they cannot even predict this situation. They are not even aware if they are having this in them or in their children, in their adults or not. So we cannot approximate the figures all over the world. So the figures we are giving around here is about from different organizations based on the data collected on the major countries, because they are aware of these. So when we talk about the third world countries, we can never have the exact figures. We don't know if it's higher than UK US or it's lower than UK US, because they are not even aware of these situations. So we will majorly talk about the major countries and the data from those countries who are aware and actively working on this. And we should always, in fact, praise these countries because they are actively working and giving us awareness about this situation.